Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Well, we're back. My name's Nicholas, and I am your host with the most. Before we get into it, today's program is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory. We're also made possible by sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all powered by ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having to handle the sword to teaching the art to others. I am okay. What happened was apparently an update decided to pop me off, and then when it let me back in, it did not want to talk to my mouse, so I then had to power back down to power back up to be able to actually do anything on my computer. Because technology hates me. But that's not going to stop us. It's just going to derail my day quite a bit. How are you? Happy hump day, everybody. I will also remind you guys we're also made possible by where are we? Here we go. Hates and Hellfire. Dark Secret has claimed 2 lives and is hunting an innocent child at the edge of the Appalachian Mountains. Lisa's aunt, a plucky reporter, her cameraman, and a very odd cat stand against the forces of darkness. My friends, the forces of darkness seem to be conspiring against me this morning. I am having one of those proverbial days where I have face planted, dropped, popped, and otherwise had things go awry. But that's not going to stop me. It's not going to prevent me from doing all that I love. It's just going to make the first bit of this show a little duller than it was supposed to be. Thank you, of course, for your patience. Let's go accountability. Yesterday, Mandy was homesick. So as part of her being sick, I got sent out to go shop. And I had, frankly, a rather pleasant time. Burger King's running a little $5 lunch meal thingy where you can get like a little tiny drink, a little tiny fry, and a double cheeseburger. And I quite like Burger King, so I went and I did that. I have been actually doing some work in the background, both on Hates and Hellfire and my sequel. And I'm learning a new skill that will be discussed tonight on Creatives at Play, as I will be sliding on in there to ensure that somebody's there to deal with comments or whatever if Dawn is not feeling up to it. I'm sure that everyone else could, but you know how it is. I am a glutton for punishment, and on Wednesdays especially. Beyond that, our good friend Grim has a job interview today, so I hope you guys can give them all the positive mojo love that you dare. And I am just trying to get through some colorful things on my end. Goodwill was good to me, unfortunately, so I have a few new acquisitions to deal with. Had one of those days where everywhere I tried to go, the universe didn't want me to go, so it just sort of redirected me. So it was interesting. Not bad, just had a sequence. I also, and if you want proof that I love the staff that Trey gave me, I have worn out the rubber foot on the bottom. And I only found that out when I got home, not when I was, of course, right next to Menards to buy a rubber foot. So I will look around to see if I have any spares, and if I don't, I'll be repairing that. Like I said, I will be working on some new art, new project, if all goes well, for your entertainment, which means I will probably have to set my rig up for overhead, which I think is fine. I don't mind that. A very different style of 3D printing. But to find out about that, you'll have to catch us over on Creatives at Play at 8 my time. Beyond that, and of course, barring disaster, because I live in a world that is always prone to insanity, we we're just trucking forward. We're making it go with our week. I'm feeling artistic as heck. Been trying to figure out how to do something. And I'm really in the mood for summer, and I still have 5 more months before I can go swim like I want to. So, I have to plot, I have to plan, I have to scheme. But there are a lot of things in this world that I want to happen, and they won't happen until I kind of make them happen. So, I'm going to start manifesting the best I can on things in my universe. Not necessarily the chanty style, it's a little creepy. Um, oh, Treleda, if you're watching, I got bored and my mind was wandering, and I know you'll get this. And I was asking questions of a certain connection, and I have almost designed a ring because I took a very complex two-dimensional graph, and now I'm trying to splice it down to make it visible as a three-dimensional graph, and it's going to look like a ring anyway to make sense. It's like, I'm wondering, why does my brain equate mojo with wire? If you have any thoughts on that, let me know. I accidentally regrew a very significant tree. We'll put it that way. Now, beyond that, all chemical symbols aside, I'm really in the mood to do art today. I was actually really kind of hyped to get in here and get to it, and then we had technical difficulties. But I am not one who is easily crushed. I am also fighting the urge to just take a buzzer to all this and it down to next to nothing for convenience. I don't know. It's just one of those days. You ever have those days where you just want to hack all your hair off? Yeah, it's one of those days. But yeah, let's see. I also had the weirdest dream, and I think it's because I've watched too many sea dramas with Mandy. So I'm taking a break and watching some anime and shenanigans. But I dreamt that I was living in one of those big, the typical Chinese mansion with the little courtyards and the little inner houses and such. And I came out to have dinner. Have breakfast in the the garden with the cherry blossoms and the plum blossoms. It's all very, very pretty. And sitting at the table were Grim and Churro. And they were arguing over a game. And just pickering at themselves. And they were in full, appropriate Chinese dressery. It was just a fascinating flash figment of a dream last night. Anyway, I think about my kids, the ones I have, obviously, and of the ones I don't get to keep. I love you guys. I don't know if they're watching. I also had Max bug me on some subjects, but I don't give solid answers outside of game. But you guys could try. Keep trying. I do enjoy it. As you can see, my nerves. Yeah. I got a crosswire, so I'm going to be doing this a lot. That's okay. That happens. I'm going to be getting getting some art done, and I'm going to be getting back in the roll of things. I would love input from Trelena and Amanda if you are watching on my on how Hates and Hellfire 2 is going to you guys. I don't want to say I lost the plot, but I feel it blooming. And watching it bloom is a little terrifying. I also have to watch 2 programs very much to get my brain back in order. I have to find my copy of A Dark and Stormy Night, which I have not been able to find in a while. And that worries me greatly. And I need to rewatch and see if the new season of Savage Dad is out. Possibly some Leverage or Almost Paradise 2. I need to soak in a couple of the characters' inspirations. But between that and having to paint the bottom of a high heel red, painting the roses red. No, I'm on path to do some interesting things. So my brain is just spooling nicely. But I'm kind of wondering what you guys are up to. So I will be dropping into an ad. Oh! I did mention that I got to have, I already told you guys I got to have dinner with, or lunch, or Uber meal with Trey and Joey. I'm still kind of like high on that because it means I got out of the house and spoke with friends where I wasn't running things, even if it went entirely too quickly. We must do more. Anyhow, there's something else on my mind, but ask me if I can find it. So we'll run an ad, and if things pop up, we'll be groovy. And if not, well, that's groovy too. So first, let's hear, since I can't run Indie CD because the new Indie CD ad isn't up. And somebody, if Thesis is lurking or in the chat or whatever, let me know when he's going to have his new ad. Unless it's been up in the secret ad folder and I somehow missed it. You doing an update? Please let me know. With that, let's run an ad and we'll be back in 54 seconds. All right. I'm going to pop through the ads real quick, and then I'll bring up the art. Got massive backlog, which is good. First through the door is good morning, everyone. Good morning, Carl. I almost bought a book on hypnotism at the thrift shop, and I was rather excited, and then I realized the book was unfortunately water damaged, and I have severe allergies to such things. So I was allergic to a book on hypnotism. Have fun with that. I still need to read up on the subject. It fascinates me. Are we all quiet today? Only on the Eastern Front. And speaking of fronts, congratulations on surviving year 1 of the second Trump regime. We've made it this far. We only have to do this all again 3 more times. Hey, what's been doing? Just got back from a run down the hall. Good. Nice to see you out and running. Get your jog on. No, I know what's going on. That's fine. Good morning, Trelena, my dear. My brain went boop. I had fun. My notepad's going to be even more confusing to people who may ever acquire it, but that's okay. How are you, my dear? And Hi, Donna and Trey. We got greetings, and we have greetings. And good job, Trey. 5 more days, and we hit level 2 in the game. The game was actually ended per the instructions of the original game, where it would go on as a function until the Prime Minister of England declared it finished. And the Prime Minister of England declared the first game finished. Therefore, the second one is just artifice. Don't feel bad about thinking about it. Looks like I'll be spending time trying to fix email. Woohoo! And hey, Foxy, how you doing? Hey, Foxy. Hey, Foxy. Is it Yahoo? Because I'm trying. Yahoo is doing updates too, and I'm telling you, the update that's going through right now, I mean, like, I got skanked. Okay, I was about starting to think that everyone was leaving time for Nick to do our time. Yes, too many requests. Oh, God. That's what mine says, but today is the first time. But that's my official email for docs and stuff, so I can't write it off. I understand that. I took a lot of my stuff off Yahoo because I wasn't sure how much longer they'll be around. Try resetting the router first, then if that doesn't help, I'd call the ISP company, excuse me. Have them shut down our radio for a few minutes and reboot. Same here. If I don't chat for a while, it's because Himani is wanting pets. I said demanding, I should say that. And good morning, Don Dulas. And, of course, Don is the mistress mind behind her cats, Buddy and Shorchet, whom you can read about on Facebook. And I think she just needs to write a Victorian cat. I mean, a Georgian. I think Victorian. Someone in the chat will remind me. No, it can't be Victorian because it wasn't Queen Victoria in the Bridgertons. Oh, my brain hurts. Dawn! Hey, Dawn. First appointment for today. Halfway there. Okay, hey, you just get through. You do what you got to do. If we can help you out, we'll do. We go to chemo teaching this afternoon. I'm glad they're giving that kind of education and preparing you. Poor Ted. He's struggling a bit with his dietitian appointment he had this morning. I think this went so very well. I am extremely pleased to hear that. If you hear me saying I'm staying very positive, it's because I have lost friends because they didn't get a diagnosis sooner. And so whenever someone gets a diagnosis, a lot of people will treat a diagnosis something like cancer or something like being confirmed as having any number of ailments, conditions, etc. And I'd like to remind them the diagnosis is not a bad thing, okay? Because whether it's diagnosed or not does not determine its existence. It just means we caught it. Something can be done. So let's, he's on a positive path. He's going to go through some rough times. I'm not going to lie, but he's getting better to do so. Things are coming together. Maybe we can stay up about it. Maybe we can uplift it a little bit. Okay? And yeah, don't forget to like and share, folks. Hey, Nick. Hey, Donna. Headphone warning. Yes, please. And good morning, y'all. Good morning, Angelina. How are you, my dear? Angelina. Hey, Angelina. Howdy. Hi, Max. I need to apologize to Max for any mental discomfort that he may have received. However, I do applaud your efforts. And good morning, Churro, my dear. And Max is all the people I'd adopt, except he's like in a really good place. So, anyway, Churro, just peeking my head in before math. Well, enjoy. I'll probably be here after your math. Safe for headphones. Hey, Max and Churro. Hey, Donna. I'm glad, Dawn. Sorry, I was resetting router. Is he frozen to you or just me? Me too. He's frozen. Uncle Dick and Aunt Donna and Max and Koepp. Well, and I didn't have to get backstage on my laptop. Hey, Carl. Hey, everyone. Miss Winter. I was wondering. Hum's Jeopardy theme. I am sorry. At least we have each other. Drake, are you there? Nick? Just Nick. Disappearing. I'm on the phone, so I can't hop in yet. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you, Joe. It really was just a stupid one-time glitch. We should be okay. 35 degrees here. Might get up to 40. Might even venture outdoors. It's 31 right now. If it gets to 40 and it will get rid of that crap on the staircase of death, I will be, a thing. I will be, just please, a thing. And no, I will be ecstatic because I have a delivery coming tomorrow. And I have a delivery coming Friday. And I'm going to have to record a video. And I don't know if I'll have time to record the video with the delivery until the delivery gets here. I almost added Joe to stage because he has the most bizarre device in his hand. Anyway, okay, he's doing techno sorcery. And these things happen. He bumps something with changing glasses. Yep, I both hate and love winter warm-ups in the winter. There he is. Nick is back. He's back again. Yep. Yippee. Typical of updates. The machine spirits were not happy. No, they're not. That's how updates go. In Puppy Nose, this morning, his friend was outside during potty time. He's like, I'll play for a bit. Aww. And, are we scrolling? Crossing fingers from Grim. Yep, they told me about that. Good luck, Grim, if you're in the chat. I hope so. And I'm hoping Max doesn't work on the next game night. I added an extra one for you guys, and then you don't show. Rage! Fire! Brimstone! Fury! Me too. Hope it goes well for him. And thanks, Nick. I will let everyone know after my sauce level. Whatever you need. You see, I didn't get to have my coffee yet. I do have caffeinated backup, but I don't have my coffee. So I will have coffee between now and then. But hydration is good. And look at me hydrating before I need to. Oh, yeah. I've been getting over a nasty cold and sore throat. So I treated myself some strawberry Hostess cupcake. The icing is a bit rough on the throat, but worth it. Oh. You are speaking of things that make Fat Man happy. Best of luck with the appointments. May they go smoothly. Oh my God, that cupcake was heaven yesterday. You were a brat yesterday, my dude. Oh, do tell. I don't have tea, but I just had a sip of my meal. So what do tell? Nick, you can poke and prod at me all you want, but Max pulls on my nerves when I'm already in a bad mood. Please do not buzz. I try to be merciful, mostly. Right now, I'm having a day where I've surrendered to the hair. Although I do kind of, I'm fighting it, guys. The desire to go. It's a younger brother in me. I have two of those. A day where you want to hack your hair off, I did about 2 years ago. Yeah. I just, not all of it, because, we'll be honest, due to incidents throughout my life, I have scars that I don't know how well they've faded across my head, and the skull cap area. And as a child, people responding to those when the injuries were fresh were not kind, and it's still something I'm a little sensitive about, even though they probably hit. faded out. Yeah, it wasn't bad since I chopped shoulder length when it's long. I want to shave my head. Well, I have knots, and I have that I always have to work through because I have very, very curly hair. One of these days, you'll catch me fresh out of the shower, and you'll get the thing. It's not for something. That's absolutely something we do. Yes. I mean, and you guys were just both in very beautiful, like, I don't know what period it was, but very tropey dresses, just arguing, just bickering at each other. And I came out and I recall going, the gentle sounds of home. And then I woke up. Yes, I love dreams. My dreams are always fascinating. Occasionally they're precognitive. Bug! Haha. I'm loving my hair shorter, 2 curls now. Yeah, no. I got an uncanny ability to remember my dreams from months ago. He does. I don't dream often. When I do, they are very vivid and memorable. A lot of it depends on my health at the time, both mental and otherwise. I dream frequently. I just elect not to talk about the ones that nobody needs to hear about, because I would rather not remember most of my dreams. Typically lucid. Me, Max, and Navi played Go Fish at the library yesterday. Oh, that's pleasant. I almost came by yesterday, but I had some shopping to do. I won. Maddie went home early because she wasn't feeling good. I got second. Oh, man, I just realized I got to work today. Aw. Remember, you can't let him work next Thursday. At least it's not dishes. I text him about next Thursday. Do it before next week, so he'll schedule around that day instead of you losing hours. Good. I have plans for next session. You always have plans. Yeah, water damage books can really make you sick. I know, it kind of hurt. I'm trying to remember the lady's name because I was going to mention it to you. I'm currently on auntie duties in game. I always loved the way water damage books felt. I know what you're talking about. My babies! And you've been gassed. Thanks, Inigo. Thank you, Nick. He is feeling the love, and I can't believe how much Buddy is sticking to him. He's a good boy. And so is Buddy, indeed. I'm actually quite happy with the answers you gave. I'm glad. At least give you enough to... I didn't give you anything that wasn't already given, except you had missed a session. So I figured, in fairness, I'd fix that. Buddy's being very good, and purrs can help heal, so all is good. Yes, studies have shown that cat purrs are the same frequency they use for sonic therapy. Indeed. And cats are cuter than machines. Depends on the machine and depends on the cat. I'm kidding, of course. True. And what is sonic therapy? It's therapy in which sound waves help relax the muscles in a particular area. It's a massager thing. They point at an injury and it sound waves that help heal. Oh, thank you, guys. Oh, yeah, there's some amazing frequencies out there. If we ever figure it all out, the world will get very interesting. No problem. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Walker. Happy hump day. I apologize for being late. I was watching a significant weather update. Ooh, I don't play around with ice. Howdy, Chris. Hi, Max. Ice sucks. Squee. Nick, am I allowed to know what you told Max? Probably. Maybe. I don't know if you're good. Maybe. If you're good. Message later. Email me. You know the routine. All cats are cuter than the machines, LOL. Oh, yikes, Chris. Stay safe. Okay, cool. Hit the end. Valid. And yeah, chat. Plus, I'm very happy with you right now. So you're getting a little more leniency. I'm going to run an ad. We're going to switch over. Y'all know the routine because it's time for fun drawing time after a word from these sponsors, such as...
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at ndcd.org/about-anti-foxy. I hope to see you there.
Oh, I even got that to work fairly smoothly. I can't speak, but I got it to work. We'll call that good. Let's just get highly energetic particles going down at a reasonable level. Ooh, I even hit. Oh, what on first try? Good. Get my comments back popping and dropping. And yeah, it was Rachel Copeland. Yes, that was who it was. Ooh, you good, Trey. Talking game, yes. A lot about our wife and her parasite problem. I probably do. I just don't think I'm allowed to tell you. Sorry. I wonder about that. I wonder if it's a power thing, Carl. Women are prone to different types of manipulations. Well, that's fascinating. I would hazard to guess that the reason there are less women in hypnotism books just has to do with the delay in women in psychology compared to men, like most schools, because of the joys of the problematic patriarchies. But women have known a lot about hypnotism for a long time. Parasite, not literal. And the only ice that I want is in a glass mug cooler. No, on the ground. It's power lines, you're right. Her boy thing that we don't like. Oh, okay. I'm talking more along the lines of D&D info. Foxy, I think it's not have been allowed. And exactly. We are all on the right page. Although, I wish I could put some of you in touch with Dr. Urschel. She's brilliant. Brilliant woman. Time lapse. Yes, time lapse. Oh, may we please? Thank you, sir. We're set up for standard stuff. Hide, I say. And we're already there, so give me my time lapse. Okay. Let's airbrush. Let's get ourselves. We're gonna start. Yeah, that's good. There. Let's give ourselves a good 100, 200. Yeah, let's go 200. And I'm just sliding across. The airbrush tool is underappreciated. I have to fire up mine. I have a small airbrush now that I acquired, and it's on the list of tools I need to fire up. But I have a different tool I'll be firing up tonight for you guys' entertainment. And I hear the door, which means there might be deliveries. See, I have 3 deliveries coming in. One is for Mandy, because I love her, and I should wait till it's appropriate to give it to her, but I'm not going to. And 2 are guild related, because there have been some questions and commentary. I also found a delightful, my friends, I found delightful video on, I'm doing negative space right now. I'm adding some of the darker blue to make the clouds kind of pop. But it was delightful video on Cossack sword. And I can understand why I was such a terror to my first instructor and several early people, because my first lessons in Western swordplay were indeed on the subject of uh, of saber-esque fighting. And it's quite different from, exactly almost mirrored, different from, I don't need a folder. Making your finest pardon. Yes, I don't need that. And yes, I don't need that. My brain is fried. Let's go. Okay, another normal layer. We're going to start very light. And we're going to go right here. We're just going to cut this in because I need something right now. I need more room. I think I need more room. Hold on. Yeah, I need more room. I need more room. That's fine. Don't want that. Yeah, I can do that. Do we like this? Wow. That's bothersome. Now, yes, I think we like this. And since I'm kind of speed, no, that tells me that I left big gaps. Let's see. I still have to watch Carl Sykes' show, but I've had a position to watch television by myself. There's a female stage took it. That's 90s. In the 1970s. But that was entertainment, so it was deemed okay by the powers that be. We will also hit that's in my Sykes show. Haha, not an ad, but we need one. English breakfast tea is underwhelming. That's because you made it wrong. Probably need sugar. I do not enjoy sugar. I can see where it would be underwhelming then. You need something. I'm sorry, all I can think is Lucy Darling, and I know that's not who you mean, but when you say stage lady, my brain goes to Lucy Darling, and I regret nothing. I prefer it bitter. That's because you're so sweet, but only with black tea. Fruit tea is amazing with sugar. Oh, yes. And Pat Collins. Okay, I actually know who you're talking about. Makes note about ad. Hi, Chris, and it looks like we're back caught up. Alrighty, we're just gonna sweep across with this. This brush is far too thin. Give me a 40. Two zigzags, maybe that's all we need. Go down to the podcast. Stop. Smoke that. Wow, that's right, friends. From the songs you would not expect out of your buddy Nick category comes Afro Man's biggest hits. Yes, well, I've traveled many a strange circle and have had many a strange friend, associate, and client. Now, globby, 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 globby mess! Yes, this is a globby mess. Now, what I need... That's not it. That's not it, Tater. It's close, though. I need... something like that. That's good. Oh, this is going to be hard because I need to... No, it's not. I just have to put in the hours. Nick, don't be lazy. That's right, artists. Don't be lazy. We are just ratcheting down this, and don't worry. They're holidays. That's fine. There'll always be holidays. Holidays happen as artists. Just do that. Yeah, the angle's a little off. Oh, I don't know. Wait a second. That's a bit farther off. So let's get rid of that, because I don't think they're going to be able to see that. So we'll just fill this in like so. Don't worry. Any and all of this may be deleted. See, I am feeling I need a broader brush. This is taking too long. There we go. There we are. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's actually a really good color set for what I'm doing. Which probably makes no sense to you guys, and that's okay. I'm trying once again to accomplish something. My sister's husband likes it when there's still crystals. That could be a bit much. I have no idea how he enjoys it. I don't usually put sweeteners in my tea. Well, let's see. Pull this down a bit. I'm going to really have to do some muddling to get this right. That's okay. And if this doesn't work, it's okay, because we're out here learning. I am constantly trying new things. I want to talk about something, and now that I'm here, I can remember what I want to talk about. The importance of sloppy welds. I wanted to mention the importance of sloppy welds today. Why would somebody see the importance of something as odd as sloppy welds? Sloppy welds mean that someone is learning how to weld. And if you have sloppy welds going on, then you that's a little too, I got too much of the glue on that. Look at that there we go. Wow. And just because I know I'm going to need to, let's darken up here quite a bit. Give me a little more snap. There we go. Man, I'm liking this. I'm trying to figure out how to layer this out right. Oh, this is going to take, wow, that's tiny. That's a little excessive. There we go. We're just going to do a bit of this, especially at the edges. Go. Smooth out a few of these harder ones. Okay. Lightly, this is the equivalent of running, a bit of thinner on a brush to get the oil to stretch. There we go. That's getting there. Now, if I can pull this off, I will be very, very happy. But I don't know if I can. I'll just use the brush there. Oh, that's nice. You see how that gives us a good, it takes the hardness off the edges a bit. Spreads it around. We're keeping it easy. Sister, I work on Saturdays. Oh. Alrighty, now I'm going to add another layer because I need to keep this kind of light. Now let's go to a base color. How is that going to work? That's not bad, actually. This. Let me see if I can get what I want. Like I said, I don't know if I can get this to work. I really don't. Because I'm not using... Oh, you want Al the Bard. You want me to draw Al the Bard again. Okay. Wow. Okay. I drew him a little while ago. But I actually drew him live. You guys were there. I can draw him again. This is the part where I shamelessly promote in that I do also do commissions. I know this doesn't look very commissiony. This looks like a blur. And I would love... Cut this. And we need this. We need to cut this back down. Yep. A little bit of this action here. Wait, no, it should be right there. There we go. Oh, my eyes. I may have to go get eye drops during one of the larger breaks. Yep, I'm gonna need my eye drops. That's okay. What I am attempting, as I have often attempted, and I will continue to attempt, is to get a specific water effect. And I don't know if I'm going to get it right or not. Deep water is pretty easy for me to work with. I would absolutely pay you if I were over 15, I assure you. Oh, I understand. I wasn't trying to scam kids out of money. I remember what it was like to be young and broke. Now I'm old and broke. But that's in part because of the fact that I went to Goodwill. Now I'm going to use this to draw out and get the wave kind of breakers, but I have to do them drawn down. And then I'm going to have to probably do some kind of blue. I'm going to have to do a mid layer, but I want to turn these into the waves I'm looking for. I am ready, by the way. Like right now, if I could step into a body of water, I would. I would just be like, guys, I love you, but it's break time. I gotta go swim. The Mighty Manatee Man is ready to make like his namesake and float his way in. But there we go. Now we're starting to get what I want. That's not bad. And this looks like something a bit out of the Maldives, and I still will have to do some mid-layer shading work, but that's okay. Because see, I'm thinking of doing a printed book every year of my favorite you know what? I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to stop and run a commercial because my eye is just losing its mind. So let me grab a commercial, and I'm going to run one of my longer ones. I will be back to deal with this.
In 1948, a man was found dead on the beach. But he hadn't just washed up. Oh no, he was very nicely propped up against the seawall, very well dressed. But there were no labels in his clothes. They had all been cut out. Very mysterious, the police thought. And then they found, rolled up in his pocket, a piece of paper from a novel that said Tamam Shud. When they finally traced it, it came back to the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. But it got even more strange, because in the back of the book, when they found that it had been torn out of, there was a code, a secret code that has not been cracked to this very day. When they finally found his suitcase, it had a mysterious jumble of items, some which were very hard to explain. Also in the back of the book was the phone number of a very mysterious nurse. What did she have to do with the death of the Somerton man? Find Death and Love Down Under, a novel by Carl Witzman, on Lulu.com in both ebook and print format.
Random Nerf break time. Empty. Aha! Now! Got my drops. We're back. Just needed to rinse that eye out. I've been having some eye problems lately. And my mom is having eye surgery possibly right as we are streaming. But as I can't do anything about it, instead of it being in general freaking out, I am here. I'm going to come over and between the light layer and that layer, take my airbrush here and probably a not. Do I want a subtle blue? Let's see. Yep. Nope. Right idea, not a dominant enough blue. Maybe I need a blue with some. Oh, okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. I'll take that. That's fine. It's like that seems really excessive, but don't worry, I'm coming back. And I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to and out like so. Ah, no, stay put. And I'm doing that on the wrong layer. Of course I am. That's okay though. We have ways of making this work. This should be a darker though. We'll get there. There we are. Just a little bit. I feel a little bit special there. That's not. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not like I want it yet, but it's not bad. But yeah, the importance of sloppy welds in your work is that when you have sloppy welds, it means you are working on your project. You are actively trying to improve, and that should count as something. Now, that's a little too dark over there. So we'll just do this. Do that. I'm just going to add a little, just the finest bit of texture to this part. To try, there we go. Those are a little excessively large, but once I hit it with the old blur brush, it'll look good. Must have faith. Trust the process. Yep, just do it. Trust the process. Trust it. Now we're going to add another layer, and we're just going to come here, and we're going to shoot. That's too narrow. Perfect. Do some of this. Maybe one of these. We're going to do a little bit of this, some of this, sure, a bit of that, yep. Some right here, sure, we can have a tomboy. Maybe a big one going like this. Yeah, we're starting to get somewhere. I know it looks like they're just funky lines. Faith. Gotta have faith in the heart. I forgot to start the music. Okay, where are we? Got the music back up? Yeah. Get the commentary. Hey, you go eat. Let's see. Okay. Where are we? Bard. He's a cat. It's always lunchtime. Absolutely okay. As a teenager boy, I agree. Cat. It's always lunchtime. That's a good one, Matt. God, I'm hungry. I want pizza so bad. I have pizza in the fridge. I had cherub. It's too far. I'm going to enjoy my large appetite as long as I can. I can't type. Apparently, it happens. Sunspots. Yeah, those are going on too. That could explain some of my extra malfunctions. Down to whole freezer pizza after practice. That makes sense, though. You're growing. You're doing stuff. Thanks for the ad. It's my privilege. I can't eat pizza because of my throat. God, make some pasta. I plan on having half of it for breakfast, but that never happened. Or throat. Yeah, I hope it gets feeling better. And there's squeaky car. Hugs for Kuro. Running late. Sure you drink lots of hot tea. An hour late today. And a little honey there too. Honey is wonderful. Indeed. My mom makes elderberry syrup at home and she puts honey in it. Oh, I bet. That sounds amazing. Turtle says, all this food talk is making me more hungry. Go bug mom. Man, Amazon is bugging me about their new update for Alexa, but I don't really want your new AI stuff. Nick, are you drawing an oasis? Oh, basically, I was working on a no, give me a second, I'll show you. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna put one big guy, a little darker, right here. Right? Yeah. And kinda. Yeah. The idea was meant to be a tropical island, just a very summery place. But let's see now. We'll grab. Oh, I know where it is. It lives right here. My pointillism brush. Blessed is the pointillism brush. And hey, Botrix, took you a while, but welcome aboard. That's a little much. Let's split the difference. I like that. Yeah, that's a little much. It's close, though. Yeah, let's go 100. There we go. Heard something outside. I'll use a bigger one, but yeah. I am feeling rather in need of a set of palm trees. This, just, again, just light. Just a little bit of light. Keep it tropical over here. And then we'll come back down here. We'll go much smaller so I can be. I mean, this is not one where I'm straining. This is one where I'm experimenting. Because this is the kind of spot I wouldn't mind being right about now. Feeling a warm ocean or lake breeze. Having the water be right there. Oh, that would be terrible. Utterly horrible, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? And do I need that? Actually, let's add another layer right there. Because I want to go even darker and do something like this. Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's nice. I want to have just a few wider spots. Keep it. And that's what I love about digital art is I can flick between layers, so when my sequencer breaks. Yeah, basically. A little bit of Gilligan's Island. It sort of has that vibe, doesn't it? I like that gave it an interest. That's neat. I like that. I'm going to play with that one a little. Alex said, I'm just planning. Yeah, Gilligan's Desert. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale. Oh. I hit the wrong button. There we go. We'll just floof these guys up a bit. That's nice. Doesn't that look like a nice place to be? I mean, doesn't that really? I like that. Okay. And yes, basically, think about something that came up in the green room. I want to talk to Ted Tacey about shirts. However, I may need some. You let me know what you need. Do we say similar? Just oasis without any land around it. Be a stork, more save dork. Ted kits cancers and an arrow pointing down. When you're in the desert, you look for an oasis for water. When you're at sea, you look for an island to land on. And when you're surrounded by nothing but corn and corn-related industry, you get excited by a puddle of water. Sorry. Nice one. Alrighty. I mean, honestly, we're starting to get somewhere. So let's see about adding some warmth to this. Yeah, there we are. A little bit of warmth. Oh, wrong layer though. We need to be up here. Yeah, we need to be up here. And I'm gonna play with this one a bit. I got one. Do that. Just have the sun just absolutely beating down. There we are. Pull the opacity down to give the illusion. Nice. Now, if I add one more layer, I'll try something. Soft light. This it. Go airbrush. Normal airbrush. There it is. There it is, y'all. It's not perfect, but it's getting closer. Just a little bit of natural. A lighter condition here, like so. Isn't that nice? I can be mean, I can be rude, whatever you want to do. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Does this mean we can get an elf in a bikini on this beach? Well, the problem is, I mean, getting an elf in a bikini on the beach wouldn't be hard. But at the range, she'd be pretty tiny. Right, good. Let's see. Elf in a bikini, huh? That's nothing oil paint. We need to go way down and figure out what we want for her. That's a little too far down. There we are. Trees are that tall. Leg out, old start. But no, I don't care about you, Mo or Bites. I am not paying for a service from them. Because I'm still trying to keep to my painterly side of things. So we'll do this. Do this. Oh, he wants an elf. So, well, I know how to do that later. So. Bikini. Orange. I need a bit more control for this part. You did say an elf, so I guess that's so. Copy this. And we'll give her a book read. I'm sure she's reading something she found on from one of the great authors like Carl Witzman or myself or Brian K. Morris. There we go. How's that looking? That's not bad. I mean, if there's a request, I will grant it usually. Frank Gaspernick sometime. Foxy, he was a good online friend back in the day. Oh, no. Perhaps another time. No, I got it. I just had to figure out how I was going to do it. Requests can happen. I'm just deliberately doing her at a scale. I mean, I can zoom way in, but I want to try doing it without having to zoom way in. Yeah. Make her at least noticeably. Okay. I don't like that. Yeah. Not bad. How's that work for you? There's a little bit of a tangent though, so let me see. I'll do this. I should be able to move her. There's what I want her to be. If I do this, put her there, right, hit OK, deselect. Now I can add another layer, go blend mode, multiply, go the very light gray. Whoop, undo that. Get my airbrush, please. Thank you. Shrink that down to something manageable. Nah, let's go. Oh, let's do this stuff. There we go. A little bit of that. Where it catches. Just do some of that. Both sides, I think it's making it rounded mess. There we go. We moved her a little bit. And there you go. I think that one came out surprisingly nicely, don't you? Yeah, I think she needed it needed that. It needed a focal point. Yeah, okay. File, save as. Elf. Elf reads beach oasis. That way y'all can decide what you think about that. Bam. Let's see, where are we? 26th. Okay. I need to actually I forgot to sign this. And I kinda like this one, so I will sign this. So and we'll go over here. Let's go here. Let's see if I like how this looks. What? It's off center too much. Yeah. Oh. Let's undo all that. I see what happened wrong. Add a layer. So I was being squirrely. Now we'll come over here. I kind of like the framing. No, it's not perfect. But one more time. We're going to try this one more time. Close enough. Now, we're going to take black. We can look gold there. I like that one. That has a vibe to it. Cool. Oh, we got some new comments. Big fan. Sometimes super creative join vibes. Oh, okay. Oops. We will save. We will export single layer. PNG. So I like that one. Save. Okay. Double check where I think this is 26. Yep. Go here. Probably do set up time. Good idea. I wish I had more ideas for you. Well, we can talk. Is there more? Oh. Now is it there? Yeah, there we are. MTF 126.26. Okay. Good. Save. We'll go here. File. Do that real quick. And export the time lapse. And then I need to do another bulk time lapse upload. That's okay. That one came out pretty good. And I really do enjoy Chris's edition. I'm sorry he missed it. Okay. So we'll do a new one. So let's set up a new one. Okay, we'll go File, turn time lapse on. Yay. Now we're going to go Media. Turn that off for a second, and I'll run an ad, get something to drink, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, now we had a character character draw request. So we're going to do this real quick, and I know I need to turn some music on, but nope, at least that's not what I want. That is though. There we are. I have a distinct vibe here. Let me drop some music. And again, I want to thank Dan Hallfield for the music he allows me to use. But I need the right vibe for him. I think we'll nature walk it. Yeah. Saw it to be drawing out. I'll give it a shot. His face is too gathered. That's okay. So I can just do this. Better. That's what happened is I switched to a pen instead of a pencil. That's why things weren't where I wanted them to be. And I'm just getting my jam on here. What do we got? Let's see. Big fan. Okay, Joe, if you're still in the background. He left after a while. He's an angel. Interview's finished. Hi, kiddo. How you doing? It went well. Best well. Okay, they'll be back with you in about a week. Wonderful. What grammar sounded? I'm going to be a Plato. Excellent. Oh, wrong brush. Well, you missed me doing a lovely tropical scene and then having Chris Walker request a bikini-clad elf. So, bikini-clad elf in continuing the elf theme. there was a request for another drawing of Al. So I'm going to draw Al. This. I hope you guys don't mind me taking my time a bit on this one. Got my ball wrong. Getting the hat right will take me about 50 tries, and because I'm streaming, I'm not allowed to curse. So, thank you guys for requesting this. I don't hate your guts at all about it. I'm kidding, of course. I love you guys. You know that. Yep, I did all that to erase it. Yep. Because it was the only way. That's not your... Yeah, we're going to hide it. You won't worry too much. Just do that. But shouldn't it? Physics don't apply when you're talking to Al. I should know that by now. Go. Whew, making me work for it, y'all. I am suddenly paying off karma at an accelerated rate. That's okay. I'm also accidentally switching between pens. But I'm making it work, so I won't tell me if you don't tell me. There we go. Oops, that line went completely out of control. Of course, make it at one of the hardest angles for me to draw at. Sure, Nick. Do that. Close enough. Certainly close enough for government work. Alrighty, we'll just come down here, do this, we'll do this. Facebook Marketplace keeps trying to make me go to Mattoon, Illinois. And I'm afraid if I went to Mattoon, Illinois, I might get attacked by the Mad Gasser. Or, you know, acquired by Sarah. I don't fear her, but I do respect her mojo. Now, let's see. Okay. Crossing fingers. Can you draw him happy, please, using my man? We'll see. Yes, Nick, I am offended that you are not arting as fast as I want you to. No sarcasm dripping off this. It's appreciated. Hey. Yay. Let you know I'm eating. The noodles are on the stove right now. I'm making cream cheese ones. Oh, God. Okay, I'm putting a glob of cream cheese and some noodles with a bit of heavy cream and garlic powder. That actually sounds... Dang. That sounds... honestly, unapologetically good. Okay. This. Then we'll do this. Do this. See where's a big open duster kind of style trench. We'll play with the sleeves in a bit. But if there are character requests, I'll work on it. I'm sorry if I get real quiet. That's when I'm working very hard. That's one of the trickiest parts for me. Is arting, drawing is one of the very few things I do where I tend to actually shut up. And that's not right. Al, for the kids who are asking, Al is basically built along the lines of Max if he took up swimming. Like, a lot. So he's slender with a relatively broad chest, especially for an elf. Did I get lazy and put his hands off? Yes. Do I regret it? No. Am I shameless? Absolutely. I gotta figure out what this is not. There we go. Forgot he has like a crud ton of earrings and piercings in his ears. And just about every one of them is enchanted somehow. He's got the attunement slots, he can do it all day. Here, get that little cutout there. But yeah. I know, I'm in the zone. Brim, when you get a chance, I would like to know what your current clothing sizes are, and I would like to know which way your fashions are leaning. Just out of curiosity. because I travel around and sometimes I see things and it's like, oh, that would look great on so-and-so. But I want to make sure I understand your fashions and meanings. It's like, I understand churros. But this. Now we're going to add a layer. We can go multiply. Let's see if we can do this at all, right? No, that's not how I do that. That's entirely the wrong style brush. Watercolor. Yeah. I'm gonna watercolor this one. I'm not as comfortable with the watercolor brush as I should be, but I'm looking for a very distinct kind of feel to this image. I am rather digging the effect so far. Oh, I can also always come back here and do it. Now, let's see, what color shall I make his clothing at the moment? Oops, I got a little out of hand for a second there. See, that's a strange character. I'm trying not to over depict it, but his clothes and eyes shift to match the color of his mood, like giant mood ring. I won't always tell you what the colors represent. You guys have to figure that out. Oh, big stretch. 1 sec. Big stretch. No mercy. I will be untripped whether I like it or not. Okay. Whew. I actually have a head rush from that. Let's see. And it's delicious. When you're home alone, try a few things. That sounds good. Made many creations. Look, write them down. You guys write them down. You guys would make a wonderful cookbook. Sending your way. Said he needed to do school when he went and asked how he would feel if I started. How I would feel if he started wife beers. Shame on you. Why am I getting shamed? For shame. For going second about a cup of coffee for a bottle of water. Ooh. Yes. Because I use a machine to breathe. Another natural part of being unnatural. You guys, I gotta stop right here and just say how much I am enjoying the style I'm running right now. Like, this is bringing me a very strange sort of familiar joy. Wrong button. No, do that. I like the way this is coming out, so I may do some more pictures in this sort of manila papered watercolor format. It goes way back to things I used to do when I was very, very young. That's actually about perfect for what I want. That. Just has that medieval manuscript style. I might. Oh, I don't know. I'm almost tempted to do something with this for like a character sheet situation. I don't know. What can we do? And no, the feather on his head is always red. Okay, fine. We'll do a little bit of that. 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 Make me do some of the more traditional coloring. I see how you are. There we go. Make it a little bit dark here. Now, may I ask, out of pure curiosity, why you guys wanted to picture Val? I don't know if this is going to confirm anything. And I can't draw him with any justice to the character. I'm good, but I'm just not good enough. No, that was a mistake. That needs to be done delicately and in a single pass. That's not bad. Bless you! What do we think? Yeah, we don't like any of that happened there, do we? We'll do that. Oh yeah, okay. Soft razor. We can do that. Oh, and that's letting me. Oh no, I can give a light effect. Oh darn. There we go. So from that, which means I should be able to just do. Well, I can. I kind of like that, don't I? Yeah, I kind of. There we go. Hold on. Actually, those last two shouldn't be there. There we go. Not bad, old man. Not bad, old bean at all. Let's see. Look at this color. Now. Oh, they're saying hi, Xander. Oh, I am so glad to hear that. I was curious. Between him and that blonde testicular lady. Great news, Foxy. I thought you guys could use some good news. We really can. And And not bad. Not bad for live. Add another layer. Pencil. I did not use that one, did I? No, I didn't think so. That's the wrong color. I should have done it that. Right? Okay. Let's figure this out. Because doing them relative is almost impossible, having started with Al. Because Al's not the tallest guy. I'm going to have to work on this a little bit. That's fine. But I can do this. His look is evolving, so you'll have to bear with me. Because as he works as a character, what? Doing like a comparison piece. This. Armor plating in here. He has long hair too, but his is very much like spikier. Which that was a terrible one. It's underlined for a scorche. Making me draw armor this early in the morning, and I'm not even getting paid for it. You guys owe me. You guys owe me for having to draw armor. Garb is heavily influenced mentally by my beautiful friend Gary Gabriev from the Anime Slayers, who is, of course, the greatest himbo class character ever to live. There is no better. There is no doubt. Old Jellyfish Brains is the greatest himbo ever to live. Okay. Chest plate. When you realize, yes, Garb's arms are, this is roughly to scale, so Garb's biceps are Al's waist, for those of you who are asking. Oh, you're fine. I'm just giving you flack. Yes, this is Garb. This is Garb like in proportion to Al. Just to give you like a better idea of like how big Garb energy really is for your character designs. Because as the games have been going on, he has been doing things, so he's been leveling up in ability and a bit in equipment. Because Garb is a himbo. He's not dumb, which sounds, counterintuitive. That is the chainmail Koepp. Because he's got a combo of plate and chain for flexibility and defense. Just give him a big old backsword. Yes, I hate backswords. Yes, I'm giving it to Garb because he's wearing it somewhere he doesn't need to draw it anytime soon. So we'll just put this here. And again, like his palm would just swallow Al's face. That's okay. No, I love you guys. And see, the bickering was precognitive. One of these days, I'm just going to make an arrangement to come to the library just to hang out with you guys and watch you bicker. I love you kids. My kids are awesome. I got the one I made, a couple I borrow. And that's not counting my actual nieces and nephews, of which I have many. And that's from the sides of the family I acknowledge. And I don't acknowledge the other ones, but I don't get to hear from them very much. So, and I am just doing lazy. I haven't decided if that's going to be scale mail or not. This is still very rough in the design process. But I'm trying to figure out if Garb has acquired any scars or not from his travels. Oh, I know why that's not working. Because it should be an unstrung bow that he's got strapped. Because Garb is primarily, well, he's a mixed unit now, but he used to be an archer. I want a big, I'm going to make my life easier. Why don't I just use a fatter pencil? I can just do something like this. There we go. Oh, geez. I can have it this fat and have the same, or virtually the same, non-pressure. Let's go. Look at this. I got some Ticonderoga energy now. I will absolutely accept that. Okay. We need to go. I'll just be under the cuff. This and this and this and this. I need to do some armor designing, but I need to do that basically live. That means acquiring parts. I should have done that while I was out. I don't want to cut plastic in here. Well, could do it with cardboard. Make a cardboard curious pattern, and then transfer it to plastic or metal later. I don't know. That the kind of thing you guys like to see on this in the Historical Fencing Guild channel? Let me know in the comments. Could be scale, but rings. Yeah, it could be ring scale. And I like the idea of he has flexible armor underneath, but he's still rocking articulated plate over because Garb tanks. You know, little bit of secret lore. Garb's commanding officer, Lieutenant Sterling, made him a tower guard, not just because he was a really good archer, but because Garb doesn't think. And Sterling was afraid that if he were left to his own devices on the battlefield, he might run off, get himself killed. So he put him somewhere where he's useful and wander off too easily. And that's part the kind of instruction it took to get him into that mentality, and all the incidents of desperately trying to Garb from getting himself killed because, well, somebody got to, and I'm strong. I have to fix this elbow so badly, but we'll flanch it there and flanch it there, and that'll do for now. Because the other thing is Garb's running, Merc style. And yeah, I don't know, this does look more scale mail, which would be funny. Turns out Garb's been wearing like nigh infinite scale mail, but I'm going to put some scratches on it. I'm going to tell you something. Never trust a knight in shining armor. Shining armor means they didn't do crud. Now you see a knight come up and his armor's beaten half to heck. Good or bad, he's gonna have experience to him. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but to the folks who need to hear that lesson, I hope it does. Okay, now, add a layer, blend mode, multiply, let's go. Garb is, of course, blonde. We'll watercolor Garb too. I need to redo everybody's stats. Oh, God. Not such a pain. But it needs to be done. And Garb is rather dark-skinned. He's a deep tan going because he spent a bunch of time being, tower guard and a force guard and things. So I need to do this in one pass. You get the color like I like, and that's okay. It'll be a pain in the butt. I don't mind taking the time because today Mandy's home because she's still sick. So she and Xander, I don't know. Xander usually watches my stream, my art stream. I don't know if he is today. But if they're going to ask for character designs, I might as well give my friends character designs of the NPCs. I'm looking for rather storybook style. And when I redo my RPG, I might do it in this style, for the colorized version. What do you guys think? I think I should do the artwork in this more, I don't know, painter lead. Less full animation-y style. I'm going to come back and do that anyway, but time we at? Oh, we're cracked 2 hours. Why do you? You're not called out. You're recognized. There's a difference. You're being recognized for your quality, Mr. Hollifield. No, that's going to have to be a different color entirely to work, and that's fine. I want to stick to the plates being this color. And yes, I love how it looks like Garb is like part elf, but part Goliath or something. Like, one of its parents were kind of on the large side of matters. And that's always interesting, because Garb is one of those characters. He's an PC born of, I guess that's lore now. But we're getting there. You know? And this is going to be one of my longer videos. I can feel it. And that's okay too. I know that's stripy. I want that to be stripy. It's a leathery bit. All the leathery bits. Stripe it. This, do that. I want that very light one. And that doesn't look right. Okay. No, that's too. Not good. There we are. Now the rings are going to be. They could be ranked, they could be scale. I still haven't decided. That's okay. If you're painting and drawing a person named Garb, you decide how you want him to look. You know, how Garb looks to you is a matter of your heart. These are just rough sketches more than anything else. I can't dictate canon to your heart in such a matter. That would be rude. I do try to avoid rudeness whenever possible. I do, anyway. Don't succeed, but I try. I just bit of here because it won't take much at all. Not much more. It's a bit of a jar. That's okay. I won't tell people. Do this. Do this. There we go. Oh, just use this color. Oh, okay. Accidental layering of watercolor technique gives nice color. We will gladly accept that rich brown. Won't we? Yeah, we'll accept that. It's a little heavy, but I'm not going to complain. Now. Oh, Garb. Thank he has blue eyes. I can't remember if he has blue or brown. Yeah, he's got blue eyes. He's got blue eyes. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. There you go. So we've got Alan Garb. And that doesn't look bad. I've spaced, but Nevermind the Furthermore. Well, I'm happy with this one, so we'll just sign off on it. I took my time here. Oh, but he's cranky. Okay. And we will say save as water painted Alric and Garb. The guard. Save. Export single because I know a couple of you are going to want this. PNG. Yay. And then time-lapsey goodness. We're just trucking. We are trucking. Trucking. Moving and grooving, trucking. Yowie hands. Wow. Wow. Yes. Yes, yowie hands. Deal with it. Deal with it, because now you know. Anyway. File. New. We'll set the next one up. Oh, wait. No, I can't. No, I can't. I almost forgot something. Jeez. He's in it. Yeah. Never mind the furthermore. And we'll just go. And we'll be like, where do we want this? Yeah, well, that won't work. That won't work. That's not a bad spot. Okay. It's not perfect. Actually, no, I hate that spot. Let's go 10. If I goofed it up, I have to redo it again. Oh, wait a second. Are you being argumentative? Fine, be argumentative. There we go. Boom. Now, export single layer. JPEG. NTF. 128.26. Okay. Okay. Whew! That one actually, well, not perfect, and I could still work on it. I'm dabbling with some old archetypes. I like how things are finally starting to mesh. Well, to double check something. Yep. Cool. Need a new one of these. New. And I am going to hit time lapse. And I will run a commercial where you guys can talk about potential things to draw. So first we're going to go here. Pause the music out. righty. Let's see. Any comments? Virtual Finley space. Let me check. Because I think I know what that is. Okay. So not full bubble cosmic, but semi-realistic with that Kang the Conqueror kind of look to it. Okay. I'm sorry, I haven't looked at Virgil Finlay. My speech impediment is really nailing me right now. Much, but I get the overall gist. Okay, pretty girl in a Virgil Finlay spacesuit. So it's me. Oh, you're more than welcome, Jerry. Okay. Pretty girl in a Virgil Finlay spacesuit. Let me check my reference materials. No, that would be too witchy. That's not bad. I'm checking if I have a good pose I want to rock here. I have some great poses, but they aren't really spacesuit energy poses. And I just deleted a crap ton of stuff off my phone. I need new pose models. You know what? I like that idea. There's something I can work with here. Make it hard on me, but I'll do something I can work with. God, the white looks so bright now. After that, pencil. Yeah, let's see. Don't want red though. Don't want red. I'll stick to pencil coloring for now. And we'll stick to pencil. I like her. Yeah, I like her. I'm trying to get this pose. Do this. Do this. Her neck is a little thick, but that's only hair. Drop down. I forgot to turn the music on. Give me just a second. I need a spacey music. Let's see. Can I even hear that one? Well, that's Supermoon. Okay. Pretty lady. This pose a bit. I need to change some aspects of it. Something like that. Let's fix this part of the pose doesn't quite fit. That's okay. We're getting there. Did I scoop it? Nope, I didn't scoop it. Just have to improvise. Oh, that's what I did wrong. There we go. Making me draw hands at this hour. No. I think you're gonna mess it up. Yep, I am fully assured that I am. Virtual Finley's face. Okay. Let's do this. The problem is the helmet design will be a pain. Now let's. I just realized I have people I can make a new pose library. Yes. I need to do that again. I need a consult on my pose library. And look at his boots, but I'm going to assume that they're very spaceman spiffy. Oh, this is Virgil Finley enough for you, Dan. Oh, bye, Dawn. I'm sorry if I missed you. I want to do something else. I don't want like. I'm having so much fun. Okay. Oh. Do this. This. I'm gonna have so much cleanup on this picture, but that's okay. Nobody's gonna care, right? You guys aren't gonna care. I don't remember. Start cleaning that. What's that? I need my hard eraser for now. Just gonna clean this up. I might just go with it because what I saw is a lot of very pencil-like art by Virgil. Very, very, very old school. If I said what Duck Dodgers really kind of felt like it was trying to be. And I say that again with all the love in the world. I don't want anybody thinking I'm disrespecting the source material, but just trying to get the vibe down. Now that I have this great pose, and just amazing pose. And I felt the right pose for the moment, because now I can go put a little. I've decided she's too cute to be inside her space helmet, and I don't think Dan is going to mind all that much. I mean, if he does, you can let me know. But don't. We've got this. Best of luck. It's a me. I don't worry about spelling impediments. I have many. Trying to get my brain to hold on to spelling is a challenge. In both types of spelling, can you think of it? Probably should not have said that. Get in trouble. It's okay. If I put the whammy on the whammy, I put the whammy on the whammy. There we go. Whoa! That one went a little haywire. There we go. Gotta have her wings big enough she could fly away on them. It's a little delicate. That chin looks bearded now. I don't know. I've seen it. I can't unsee it. Very delicate. Everything stays delicate. Even if we darken it. There we go. I'm going to do this because that's what went through my mind. This. Do this. Ah. I have one other, couplet of elements that need to be in here. I just have to figure out where. So let's give it a much belated horizon moment. And we'll go. We need this little guy right here. He's necessary. He is absolutely necessary. There we go. I had a good laugh. Lynn was reading a local face from Northern and was trying to explain how best to prepare for weekend snow and ice to a bunch of farm families. Do we like this little? I'm going to give him a little UFO. I know this is probably far too cutesy. For Virgil's work, but that's what this all made me think of. Just going to turn that into a knife. Now we just need to clean this up a little bit, and then I'll but I have to do some coloring. Maybe I'll do another waterbead color. We did train during the Great Depression. Well, I mean, I'm hoping that, you look at it as people mean well. I mean, in a world where you got people beating down each other's doors to ask for papers, I'm going to take any well-meant, non-violent present thing as, anything that could be taken as a kindness these days, day and age, I think I'll take as a kindness. I don't know if that makes sense. I could be babbling. I admit to being just a bit peckish. But I think I figure out how I want to colorize this. It's going to need nope, that should be there, shoot. Because that's the thumb. We're getting there, friendos. So this one took me a little while longer, but we are definitely coming along. Now, oh God, I don't want to do this. Don't think my line. Do I trust my lines to be close enough to just be like? Gotta fix this part. Hold on. I'm not quite sure. Oh, no. Well, that's part of the gaps. Just gotta close some gaps up. That might almost do it. Let me see now. Hold on. Probably gonna do that. Just take a second, do some cleaning. Think, breathe. What does the picture need? And then give it what it needs. What it needs is just a little bit of peace and understanding. Once you fill, and we're going all the way back to here. Nope. Okay, I'm not doing it this way. I'm going to do it the proper way. Multiply. That way I can clean it up later. Because I'm not seeing as I am. Shoot. As soon as I say that, I see exactly where I am. Oh. Right where I am. We'll just do that. I'm using the zero brush. Shh. Don't tell me I did that. There's that. There's that. That should keep everything from... Now I'll see if I can do it. You're being stubborn. You bet your bibby. To bring solar up from the wall. Put food in the fridge. Or I can't run that fridge while we on solar alone. Oh, wow. Aha. Ha. 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 And then just I'm going to go right here because I am not messing with that part. I'm not finding it. I know what I did. I'm not redoing it again. There we go. Okay. Now I need to stretch again before I get to coloring. Okay. I'll come back here. This part so I can go. Oh, that's the wrong brush again. You know who'd appreciate this a bit? I bet our good friend Glenn B. Fleming would appreciate this picture. This looks like it has Glenn B. Fleming energy all over, which is there we go. Just gotta keep cleaning it up. Now we're getting somewhere. It just, I'm relaxing into it. I'm like, aha. Now we're just getting somewhere. This. I'm getting somewhere, my friends. You can't see that. There we go. Unknown multiply. How do we want to do this? Oh, God. I almost want to try watercolor again. I'm on a kick, but I don't think that will be what this picture needs. Well, let's see. He has to be the screen. Oh. That's almost kind of cool. I almost like that for reasons I can't define. I just... Why do I like that so much? I don't know, let me look at this one. If I go here, go multiply again, airbrush, yeah. That makes it look brighter. Okay. Well, that shouldn't, but I'm just going to accept that for now. Go here. I can do this. I want to see if I like this. I feel something coming on artistically, intrinsically. There's an idea. My friends. And now that it's here, can't really not run it, you know? This is just too fun. I don't know. I was going to give it a traditional color, and then this came out, and it started to give me an idea. And then once I have that idea, because I looked at it, I went, this is a Game Boy screen. That's what this is. This is a Game Boy screen. And I'm loving it. So, I'm going to do some silliness for a while. It'll make my life a little easier. I've done this right. Can't I just go like here, go here? Whoa! Nope. Later. Like that. Oh yeah, I think. Hey, welcome back, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Just need to go. Now we have all that set up. Add another layer. This is going to get weird for a second. But I'm going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to look. Go here to make it digitally looking. We're going to take off the roundness of corners. Well, that doesn't. Yeah, we need the roundness of corners to get the effect I'm looking for, I think. Okay, so if I go like this,
Excuse me. Those lines, first lines. No. Much as I love that, that's not what I'm looking for. Deep think for a second. Effect. Ooh, loving that. Chains that I don't need, and none of those will affect my rule lines. Dash line. I do anti-aliasing off. Oh, it does that? No, that doesn't. Here's also what happens. Okay, cool. Cool. That won't give me quite what I want, but I am. Oh. Just try this real quick. The scanning bar on there. There's a logic going on, don't worry. Now, we're just going to come here. I don't know if this is going to work, but I think it's cool. And we're going to go erase rid of some. Nope, that's not controllable enough. Let's sort that out in a minute. Let's switch over that. At least most of this. Now, do I like that? Well, I almost like this. I'm going to play with this just a bit. But I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I might just be wasting my time. But there's a bit in here that looks fun. This is very fun stuff. I would possibly consider sending a version to for Outvillian. Let's see. I just have to figure out the place. We're getting there. Hmm. Hmm. Taking all this pink in the middle. Now, if we go blend mode, multiply, what happens? Oh, that's almost not bad. We're getting somewhere. Yay. Oh. Let's go. I'm just playing with some things now. Oh, there we are. Now we're getting somewhere indeed. I'm looking for that scanner look. I don't know if I'm making sense. But type this and type that. I'm gonna undo this and this and this and this. This is giving me basically everything I need. Go here. I've got a plan. I just got to make it all work. That one will require the other part for me to fix, but that's okay. That gives it a frame. It's almost fixed. Now, put these back. I'll play with this just a. Oh, I have to go back to this one. I need my marker. I have to do right there. There we go. Come here. Go hard line. We go difference. Oh, I like the difference. The difference might be what? No, because that breaks down here. Is it like linear line? Line solution. I don't know if I can get this to do what I want it to do. Let's just keep trucking down the line. That looks almost exactly the opposite of what I want. Yeah, I kind of like that. What? I don't know. It might not need any of that at all. Okay, but I love the. Okay, that did something. Unintentionally taking this away, which I can go through the rest of these because I don't play with these a lot. Oh. Well, accentuation. That's close. Oh. Again, with tweaking, that could be cool. But it looks better in general without it. But I like the frame. Now we're going to come over here. What are my shapes? What are my shapes? Oh, well, where did I hide them? Gradients, lines. Okay. We are going to go polygon. Wait, polygon. Oh. No. What is that? What size 15? Cool. Okay, we'll come back here. Come here. Straight line. 15. Try polyline. Go here. And we go. Not papyrus. I need something. CR. Let's try this. Hardhead. This. This. Back here. Polygon. No, that's Control Z. It's not going to do that. Go here. Element. Retrieve. Inquiry. What? No, don't do that. Control. See what that was. What? Not tech. Real. What's spelling on it? Inquiry. Yes. And backspace. Now, yep, that looks better. Oh, wait. That. And we're just going to go. Oh, that's a fun one. I don't care what you say. Okay. If this isn't fun, if this does not look like a fun image to you, I don't know what to do with that, because that's just, this is fun to me. It's a little bit of a lot of things, but I like it. Now, still need some above them. Well, actually, go here. Okay, move it. This one will be done in theme because it's funny. And I do love a good bit. Oh, that's fun. Miss, yeah, you think so? I think so. I think so. That's exactly. Save as. Space. Commander. Foxia. is stranded again. Now, we're going to do that. We're going to do this. All the way back. No, to Paris. Never mind the furthermore. This is one of the busiest ones I've ever done. So it has to be kind of large and in charge. Yep. Export single layer JPEG NTF1 2826. Oh no, I already did 28. I need to do 30. I got into this one. Sorry guys if I got too quiet, but this one takes. I may revisit Commander Foxia. Space Commander Foxia. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Probably bot from Twitch, but I will take a Twitch bot. Let's see. Do you count? Or are you a person? Oh, you might be a person. If you're a person, hi. If you're a bot, well, the hi too. Okay. Now. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm glad you made the suggestion. I want to sit down and do a bunch of very classic space punk art. Just old-fashioned kind of quasi-hard sci-fi art now. It might go in one of my sketch pads. But I love this. Oh, I have to export the, I have to go here, and then I have to come right here and export the time-lapse. I think this came out well. Okay. That way you guys have seen I've done all my work. Now. I am too. I mean, I love working off the suggestions. So what we'll do is we'll go through a quick refresh. First one, I wanted to do a tropical oasis vibe, and our good friend Chris Walker wanted a bikini-clad elf. I was still feeling painterly, so we kind of, you ask, I give. Wish granted. Then there was a double request from for Al and for Garb. I did them in a manila paper, watercolory, sketchy style, which again, I'm very pleased with. And then we hit Space Commander Foxia got born. I may do a different version of her with like fox ears popping out of that, because that's just adorable. But I'm loving this. This feels like a comic frame. This makes me want to do things. It makes me want to write stories or play games. Plus the little alien in love guy is adorable and does not get enough credit. So, we're going to call that, I think, well, there we go. All right, guys. Looks like I've had a lengthy and enchanting day after some mild art technical difficulties. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run an ad. We will either get into more conversation or wrap up. Just depends on how everything's doing. But I'm going to stop the music because I was still kind of cruising with Supernova in the background. And I am going to... I don't think I've done Sisters of the Hook yet. So I'll do Sisters of the Hook. Okay. Oh, you got an empty desk. Oh no! Yes. Your erstwhile space commander had to make a run for the back. I'm sure you understand why. I will be getting a different desk, different chair fairly soon. But let's check the comments. Any last minute requests? Any needs? Anybody begging for more? If not, I think after 317, I will call it. I do, my duckies, have a hankering need for, one, some lunch, and two, for more creativity. So I should be here. Anything you like? Okay. I will be back at 8 p.m. for another bit of creativity. And I'm just looking to see if I can find my bar, because a lot of it will depend on me being able to have access to my overhead holder, which I am not seeing again. So I may be busy looking for that for a while. We shall see. And then we shall overcome, because that's what we do. Guys, I know the world's scary. I'm not going to lie to you. I am fully aware. We've had a full 52 weeks of it. But despite everything, I hope everyone knows you can make your part of the world just a little bit better. And you can do so by helping each other, by being kind, by giving to those less fortunate, both of your money and, more importantly, of your time and your energy. Let's have a positive run. I am feeling my voice start to go, and like I said, I plan to be on tonight, so I am going to take myself up and be smart and get something to eat. I may be recording between these shows. We will see. But it's hump day, and it's been a humping hump day. We will make things better, and that's how they'll get better. So guys, keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating, because as long as you do, you can edit it, you can improve it. You can't edit a blank page. I do have one ad I have to show you.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I am Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art Army and to check out my merch. on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
You thought I wasn't going to do it. I know today's been the day where nothing's been in order, but the art was fire. And it's the kind where if my voice wasn't cutting out and if I wasn't getting, frankly, hungry, I would keep going. So I will keep going in about 6 hours and some change. You guys take it easy. I love you. You should too. Toodles, folks.